Welcome everybody, this is Canyon Lake Broadcasting, the voice of the Hawks. Thank you for joining us today here at Canyon Lake High School. We're in the athletic department to the second show of the Coach's Corner. We appreciate everybody joining us, and it's going to be a 30-minute show here with Coach Charlie Drum, the head coach and athletic director of Canyon Lake High School. I'm your host, Corey Martelli. Behind things making it happen today is Darren Lesturgeon. We're proud to be here, and the Coach's Corner will happen every Tuesday afternoon or evening about 6:30. So stay tuned here to YouTube. You can watch each Coach's Corner on a recording anytime you want to after the show. We also want to thank Brookshire Hathaway, Steve Crisp, Realtors, for bringing us their sponsorship here tonight and helping support the Canyon Lake High School athletics and football. The other person we'd like to thank is Paul Sawyer Septic, the 3-year guarantee in the business. If you need septic done right in the Hill Country, call Paul Sawyer Septics. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us and taking some time in the casual Coach's Corner in the weight room. Glad to be here, but got a lot of questions going on. A lot of people want to know some things, but I just want to thank you for taking the time. It's been a long day already.
Oh, no problem. Appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. Well, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about what it looks like with COVID-19 and the how-to manual with football, either practice or during a game.
Well, it's a challenge. The kids have gotten used to it. With us starting speed and strength camp in June 8th, and then with the mask, the governor's order about the mask, and that pertained to speed and strength. And we just kind of went into football. We're fortunate enough to start football on time, August 3rd, and it's kind of the same thing with speed and strength camp. We're wearing masks inside in the locker rooms, when we're not actively participating. So the kids have been real good about it. They've been used to it. So it's gone a lot smoother than I would have thought.
Yeah. So when you're practicing, is it different between practice and a Friday night game?
Well, we haven't had a game yet, so we had kind of a dry run last week at Bernie, and it went well. So, you just got constantly remind, not only players, but coaches as well. People got to remind me, to put the mask on. But if that's what we have to do to play football, we're going to do it. That's what we kind of preach to our kids. So.
Okay. This coming Friday night, when you have the athletes on the field, we got a big game coming against Wimberly, and it's a battle of the backbone. We'll get that in just a moment. But when you have your squad kneeling on the ground, taking a knee, and you're giving directions or in that area, do y'all still want the students on that knee at 6 feet or thereabouts as best they can?
Yeah, we had our little post-game talk after the scrimmage against Bernie, and we kind of distanced apart. If we don't, they're going to have a mask on.
Okay.
All of them have a mask on. The plan is Friday night to have them around their neck, and when they come over there, they take their helmet off, boom, the mask comes up. But we'll probably do both, social distance and have that mask available for when we're talking to them after the game, halftime, etc.
Okay. So Wimberly is the game. The away uniforms are going to be our white uniform traditional.
Yes, sir.
I love those white uniforms. They really look good. And I'm guessing the gator that y'all have will be also a white or green, or?
Yeah, it'll be white or green, probably white. We get them in time.
That's going to look good. That's going to look good. Well, a lot of people want to know about the COVID out there, how things work, how things are managed, and just wanted to get that off the plate, if you will. We're going to take a quick break here, pay some bills with our sponsors. If it wasn't for our sponsors and viewers like you out there, Canyon Lake Broadcasting in its 5th year would not be what it is today. So we'll be back after these messages.
Hot Country, a fantastic place to live, but Comal County and surrounding areas are amongst the fastest growing areas in the entire country. If you or someone you know is considering buying or selling any type of real estate, call your Hawk Strong Realtor, Steve Crisp. Steve has lived here for over 20 years and is very knowledgeable about the current real estate market here in Hot Country. Steve is a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Don Johnson Company, located right here in Canyon Lake, home of the Mighty Hawks. Whether you're interested in selling or buying, let Steve go to work for you, furnishing all the information needed to make an educated real estate transaction. Due to the strong real estate market, our property here in Hot Country has and continues to appreciate in value. If you own real estate and would like a no-obligation market analysis on the current value of your property, give Steve a call at 830-832-0257. That's 830-832-0257. Go Hawks!
We are Brookshire Brothers, selling groceries and growing communities since 1921. Giving back is how we celebrate. Your family, your town, your future. Come celebrate with us. Brookshire Brothers.
PaulSawyerSeptics.com, installing systems that last a lifetime. No matter how large or small, how simple or complex your project may be, call on PaulSawyerSeptics.com. They'll meet all of your on-site sewage system needs. Give them a ring at 830-935-4936. Again, that's 830-935-4936. PaulSawyerSeptics.com, installing systems that last a lifetime.
Hey Hawks fans, this is Faith with Elite Water Rentals. Summer may be winding down, but one thing's for sure. It's still hot in Texas, so come rent a pontoon or jet ski from us. We're open 7 days a week, and your safety and satisfaction is our top priority. Beat the summer heat. Call 210-347-3436 to reserve your time. That's 210-347-3436, or visit us on Facebook, Elite Water Rentals. Go Hawks!
To the Coach's Corner here live in the Canyon Lake High School Athletic Weight Room. Here sitting with me to my right is the athletic director and head coach of football, Coach Drum. We appreciate everybody joining us tonight here, and I appreciate Coach taking the time. Been a long day here getting ready for the first game of the season. Friday Night Lights is back, and things are going to happen, and it is the Battle of the Backbone. The 13-year rivalry against Wimberly, the 8-mile drive the 8-mile flight as a crow flies, down to across the backbone and into Wimberly, thus the name, the Battle of the Backbone. Coach, can you give me a little insight on how the Battle of the Backbone traveling trophy got started?
Well, I believe it was 2012, 2013. Some parents, New Braunfels and Canyon played for the worst bowl. They have a trophy. Canyon, Smith and Valley, the Comal Cup. And parents brought to mind, why don't we have a Battle of the Backbone, since both of us have to travel opposite directions to get here. And I called Coach Warren. He was all for it. So it was kind of born, I think it was 2013 when we started it. And ironically, that was the first time we beat Wimberly.
Yes, it was.
And it actually became a rivalry. Before that, us in our infancy hadn't beaten Wimberly yet, and really hadn't made much of a game out of it until we beat them here at home. I think it was 28-13. and that kind of started it, and it's been a rivalry ever since.
Yeah, it's a good rivalry, that's for sure. The backbone is FM 32. It travels between Wimberly and Canyon Lake, and everybody travels that road quite a bit here. And so it's a good name for a trophy and a good rivalry. As the crow flies, like I said, it's about 8 miles due north a little bit from us across the Blanco River. Well, the Battle of the Backbone, Coach Doug Warren, the head coach over there. The last time we went into Wimberly, it's 2019, and we walked away with a win, 33-14. That was a big game for us because it was the first time we had won at home. Talk a little bit about that game and what you remember.
Yeah, there was two of the victories against them that stand out. Obviously, the first time we beat them, and that was at home. Then in 2018 or 2000, I think it was 18.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, 18.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem. First time we beat them over there, so that was real exciting for our kids, and hopefully we can repeat the feat.
Yeah, they are ranked number 10 in the state in Division 4A, Division 2, but pretty evenly matched up, I would say. We got a lot of athletes on our team this year. I noticed at the Bernie scrimmage that some of the guys that may not be big seem to be all over the field.
Yeah, we were real pleased with our kids during the scrimmage, especially the younger ones with no varsity experience. You know, you always wonder about how they're going to handle that, and we'll find out more on Friday. Wimberly's returning 6 on offense, 8 on defense from a team that was in the state championship 4A Division 2. So we'll have our hands full, but we're excited to see how our kids respond.
Yeah, Wimberly's returning a lot of players on the offense and defense, like you said, and so being at home is the first game. I know there's going to be the stands that are going to be as packed as much as they can be.
Right.
Talk a little bit about how can people go to the game, and what are the tickets like to go to the game, or should they go online, get them from you, or?
Yeah, I sent out something to all of our parents in our feeder pattern earlier today. But if you're listening right now, just go. They're going to go on sale at 8 a.m. To the general public tomorrow, Wednesday. And just go to Wimberly ISD, their athletic page, and they're going to limit it to 4 until they run out. They're allotting us 660 tickets, which is 50% of their capacity on their visitor side. So if you haven't, 8 o'clock, they should go fast. So
I'm sure the tickets will go fast, like a Van Halen concert or something. Tickets go online, and the first 3 rows go pretty quick.
Right.
But okay, so tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, go to Wimberly ISD, and that's where you can get your ticket.
Right. Just go to their webpage, school webpage, click on athletics, and it should be right there.
All right, awesome. Moving forward on that, I know Coach Doug Warren always has his team ready. What are some of the things, the strong points, would you say, strengths and weaknesses of the Wimberly offensive, defense, or just team in general?
Well, Wimberly's always very athletic. They throw and catch the ball really well. And what people don't know about them, since they run a spread offense, a lot of people associate that with being, kind of soft, but they're not. They're physical. They beat us last year. Basically, their skilled players just out-physicaled us last year. So that's going to be a point of emphasis on Friday night. Like you said, they're well coached. Their screen game's real good. They got another good quarterback. They got their running back, big old bruising running back coming back. So on offensively, they'll still have a lot of weapons like they always have. Defensively, they move around all over the place. They like to create chaos. They're always fast, athletic, and physical, which is what you want with the defense. So they're solid again, and it'll be fun to see how we match up against them.
Yeah. Well, that'll kick off tomorrow at 7:30. The pregame show will start at 6:30. Canyon Lake Broadcasting will come to bring you the game live. You just go to Canyon Lake Broadcasting YouTube channel, and you'll be able to watch it there. And be on the lookout for, I believe, the Canyon Lake Youth Football and Cheer may be having a watch party down at the Little League fields. And you'll find your way to that, and maybe go to their website and check it out. I understand they have a couple of big screens down there, and they're expecting a lot of people to come down into a viewing party. But we'll bring you some of that information a little bit later. Be in tune on Facebook, Twitter, and also here on YouTube to take advantage of that and understand exactly what that's all about. Let's take another break here real quick. We'll come back with some final questions for Coach and wrap up the second annual Coach's Corner podcast.
Whether you are needing assistance with your mortgage to buy your home, buy a vacation home or rental property, refinance or take the equity out of your home to pay off high-interest credit card debt or other financial needs, call Mike Horner at Gold Financial Services, your local mortgage lender. Whether you have great credit or have had an issue or life situations that have affected your credit, he is there for you. Call him today at 210-240-6196. Mike Horner at Gold Financial Services, NMLS, number 234487, Equal Opportunity Lender. Gold Financial Services is a division of AMCAP Mortgages LTD, NMLS number 129122.
You may think you can get a good burger almost anywhere around here, but at Baja Barbecue Shack we have a lot more to offer. While enjoying one of our delicious options between Tex-Mex and barbecue entrees, or enjoying a drink at one of our full-service bars, you and the kids will be well entertained by our live music while overlooking the marina, which is one of the best spots in Canyon Lake to see the beautiful sunset. So come join the Baja family. Find us at BajaBarbecueShack.com or give us a call at 830-935-3122.
Hi there, Hawk fans. This is David and Melissa Salcedo coming to you from Meemaw's Tacos. It's our favorite time of the year again, and here at Meemaw's we love supporting our Hawk athletics, whether cheering them on the field or court or feeding their muscles at the shop. We're open 7 days a week, serving breakfast and lunch. Whether you're looking for a simple taco like a bean and cheese or a crazy fat taco with everything on it, we've got it.
We also serve lunch plates ranging from crispy tacos and enchiladas to flautas and nachos. Not to mention our ever so popular Frito Bandito and our big burrito, the Swamp Chicken. David and I would like to thank the Canyon Lake community for your continued support of our business, and we are proud to be celebrating our 3-year anniversary on September 4th. Thanks, Canyon Lake.
So come early, be loud, and stay late, Hawk fans. The Slot T Mafia is hunting for dinner.
And be sure to listen for Martelli to give away Mima's Tacos gift cards throughout the broadcast.
Go Hawks!
Hey, this is Stephanie at Good Life Pharmacy. If you have not had a chance yet, stop on by our pharmacy and come meet our team. We are open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 2. Come check out our website at www.goodlifefarm.com. We also even have an app that you can use on your smartphones to help manage your refills and requests. You can even text us through the app and we can respond quickly to your questions and concerns. Again, stop on by when you get a chance or give us a call at 830-214-2920. Thank you so much and take care.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner. This is Corey Martelli and Darren Sturgeon, the voice of the Hawks, coming to you from the athletic facility weight room. We're here with Coach Strum in our third segment of our show. Well, Coach, we've been talking about Wimberly. We've talked about their strengths and weaknesses. They're right. You mentioned a while ago that they're always a physical team, and they are. They're well coached, and they've got always seem to have a lot of very athletic athletes on their team at all times. So going forward, I want to talk a little bit about Wimberly's defense. Kind of go over, if you can, their defense, what they usually run. Is it a 4-3? Is it a 5-2? Does it vary a lot? Or they tend to blitz, and does it mix up a lot?
Yeah, what makes them challenging is what they line up in is not what they end up in. And they're well coached in doing it. Their kids do it well. They'll stem, they'll line up here, move at the last second, or stunt to a different technique. So it's real challenging for our offensive line, which is, our offense is rule-based, and Wimberly does it really well. And they're used to disrupting slot. His accuracy during camp has been outstanding, and it was on Friday night against Bernie. That just gives us another facet for our offense and another avenue. Teams start stacking the box and giving us problems. That's another avenue we can, move the ball and move the chains and hopefully score touchdowns. So we're excited about that.
Well, that's good. Ryan Ravalli ripped off a 99.5-yard run against a very good Bernie team, which is ranked number 1 in their district, and took it off the right side down the field. I know that had to be exciting.
Yeah, it was neat. They had an outstanding punt down to the 1-yard line. And what I really, that kind of exemplifies what we liked about the scrimmage. We had a couple turnovers, which we need to clean up. But how our kids responded to adversity, you get the ball down at the 1-yard line. They didn't freak out. We just ran one of our base plays, and he broke it for 99 yards. And our kids responded well after a couple turnovers we had. So we'll have to clean that up, against Wimberly. Can't be -2 in the turnover battle.
Right. What was impressive about the Bernie game was the offensive line. Talk a little bit about the offensive line. I know Crisp and Toich, some of the seniors on there, along with Garcia. I thought they played very well, and I know they've got a lot on their hands coming to Wimberly, but they were pretty impressive against a pretty big defensive line in Bernie.
Yeah, it's nice to have 3 seniors with a lot of experience on that offensive line, to help some of those younger guys. But they've been real good leading and, helping us coach those underclassmen that'll be starting on the offensive line.
I noticed you have Colton Raming playing strong in, and he's a junior, came up last year. He will probably go both ways, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's a great defensive end, and he's just a physical specimen. He's long, he's big, he's strong. So we're going to utilize him on both sides of the ball. I don't know how much. You might want to ask Colton how much he can do. But he's going to be on the field quite a bit for us.
The other newcomer to the offensive line is Brett Harwell, the sophomore. And Brett put on some weight and some speed over the offseason.
Yeah, we've been really pleased with Brett. He's always had a lot of energy. He gets off the ball extremely quick, which is important, on the offensive line. And he responded well on Friday. You always wonder, he's one of the 5 or 6 sophomores that will be playing on Friday night. So we were pleased how they responded against a good Bernie team.
They open up enough holes for number 28, James Bates, to squirt through on a few occasions, and for Raleigh to make the run. James Bates returning after his sophomore year, 1,009 yards. And I would say his biggest assets is, one, he can go from 0 to 60 in about 3 steps.
Yeah, he's quick. He's not a very big guy, but he's explosive. And the most important thing about James, he's one of those kids that doesn't like to get tackled. And that's important being a running back, so especially a fullback. So he might not be big in stature, but he's honoring when he has the ball in his hands.
We talked about a little about that exact fact in the Bernie game, but Rivali came out in well, and I saw an uptick in somebody I didn't see last year. That's Jesse Horner.
Right. We've been pleased with Jesse. We had an unfortunate injury with Elijah Johnson, and fortunately enough, we had Jesse. They were sharing carries at the halfback position, and fortunate Jesse's got varsity experience, a senior for us, and we look for big things for Jesse on Friday and beyond.
And at 6'2", 6'3" is going to be Peyton McMullen, his 3rd year. We talked about him a while ago about how well he was passing in scrimmages and also in the practice sessions here at high school. Talk a little bit more about Peyton McMullen and his maturity from being a sophomore to this year.
Oh, it's been outstanding, and what's most impressive about him during the little COVID break, he continued to train, put on about 8 to 10 pounds of muscle, and maintain his speed. And like we said earlier, his accuracy has been outstanding during camp, and we look for big things from Peyton during the season.
Well, that's good. Well, Friday night, the Battle of the Backbone will take off at 6:30. That'll be the kickoff as normal. The pregame show will start at 6:30 sharp, and that will be on Canyon Lake Broadcasting YouTube channel. You'll want to tune in early. If you want tickets, go to the Wimberly ISD website, and you'll get your tickets there. They'll go on sale tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So first come, first serve, as it will. I'm sure everybody will be lined up on the internet. I just hope Wimberly's system doesn't crash, because I've heard that happen a few times. But it'll be the Battle of the Backbone again. The traveling trophy up for grabs, and Canyon Lake wants it back badly. You never know what happens on a Friday night. We're just glad to be there to bring it to you. The Canyon Lake Broadcasting Voice of the Hawks, an arm, an extension of the Canyon Lake High School Athletic Booster Club. Well, this is Coach Strom and Corey Martelli, Darren your surgeon. We appreciate you coming here this evening. And go Hawks, beat Wimberly.
Hey, Hawk fans. Did you know that not only is Hawk Country a fantastic place to live, but Comal County and surrounding areas are amongst the fastest growing areas in the entire country? If you or someone you know is considering buying or selling any type of real estate, call your Hawk Strong Realtor, Steve Crisp. Steve has lived here for over 20 years and is very knowledgeable about the current real estate market here in Hawk Country. Steve is a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Don Johnson Company, located right here in Canyon Lake, home of the Mighty Hawks. Whether you're interested in selling or buying, let Steve go to work for you, furnishing all the information needed to make an educated real estate transaction. Due to the strong real estate market, our property here in Hawk Country has and continues to appreciate in value. If you own real estate and would like a no-obligation market analysis on the current value of your property, give Steve a call at 830-832-0257. That's 830-832-0257. Go Hawks!
PaulSawyerSeptics.com, installing systems that last a lifetime. No matter how large or small, how simple or complex your project may be, call on PaulSawyerSeptics.com. They'll meet all of your on-site sewage system needs. Give them a ring at 830-935-4936. Again, that's 830-935-4936. PaulSawyerSeptics.com, installing systems that last a lifetime.